Hello, welcome to the Auto Doctor Show. This is the show where we talk about your cars and your cars only. My name is Lolade, and on the show with me this morning is my co-host Anthony.
Good morning, Lolade.
Good to have you in the house this morning.
Thank you.
We have a guest in the house this morning, and to be an awesome time with him. His name is Mr. Olaniyi of Defion Automobiles, and he's one of our verified auto check car dealers. Good to have you on the show this morning, sir.
Thank you very much.
Good morning.
Pleasure to be here.
Yes, thank you, sir. So on the show this morning, we'll be talking about the automobiles that we recommend for 9 to 5ers in Nigeria. Okay, so if you're a 9 to 5, you go to work in the morning, come back by 5 in the evening, or you just drive around all day long. These are the cars that we can recommend for you to buy and use. Anthony, what do you think about?
Oh yes, so basically for 9 to 5ers, I know that there are people who just drive within the city.
Yes.
They just pretty much need a car that they would take them from their home
to
and
the
place
office
of
or
work
thereabout.
and back, you know. So there are basic cars which we recommend, 4-cylinder cars with less fuel consumption, you know, portable cars that you maneuver within the city and the rest, you know. So these are the cars today we'll be talking about those kind of cars, and Defion here will be helping us mention some of those cars or recommend some of those cars that we could, you know, drive for them in order for us to, you know.
So let's say I'm a normal 9 to 5 user, but I have so much money I can afford to buy maybe a Bentley, that is like a B12. Would you say that's a nice car for me to buy for a 9 to 5 activity?
Oh well, you guys have actually talked about the whole topic in a very short You know, as a matter of fact, for 95 hours, you need to consider certain factors. That's why I say you guys have talked about it, which you've mentioned that, you know, the fuel consumption has to be considered. The maintenance of that vehicle has to be easy, you know, so many things has to be in place. So because what that means is you'll be flogging that vehicle every
single day.
You know, so we have some vehicles that are luxury, you know, cars. It's not like you can flog them every day, but trust me, your maintenance will be very high. So there are some vehicles we need to consider that, okay, these vehicles are, you know, kick and start. The Nigerians will say kick and start, you know, you just want to. So that's what we're talking about today. So this set of vehicles, you know, they cut across brands. You and I know, you know, some common ones, but I'm also going to talk about some other ones that people might not really consider, you know, an everyday car. But after the show, you know, you can also drive them. At the same time, you also consider certain factors like comfortability. You know, some people like a bit of luxury, even though the fact, not even considering the fact that they want to drive the car every day, they still want to have that level of luxury. So we can mix that up, you know, at the same time, maintenance, you know, availability of parts. Then ultimately, the second-hand value. You know, when you want to sell such cars, you need to have, like, snap of the finger, you can sell it. So you need to consider those things too. So those are the things that we're just going to talk about.
That's really wonderful. I really want to know about those cars. You know, there's a particular brand of car, I think I'll mention it here. Toyota Corolla. This particular brand of Toyota Corolla that people love seriously. So when we talk about fuel efficiency, talk about ruggedness, people love to buy this car. So I just know other brands of cars that you know that are fuel efficient. Also a little luxurious, because personally I don't think that Corolla is luxurious enough for
just to clean.
You get what I'm saying now.
So I think cars that are luxurious and also fuel friendly. And also good for 9 to 5. Do you have any of such?
Okay, so quickly to just you know, buttress on what we've talked about. So I'm just going to talk about it in the form of brands now.
Okay.
So under each brand, we'll now talk about cars that you can easily just, you know, snap your finger, kick and start, and you're good. So obviously you've mentioned the, you know, top of the range is the Toyota. Is the Toyota, you know. So I'm going to talk about the Toyota top of the brand, of the range. Also, funny enough, Honda will give you a better luxurious interior.
No, that's a very
compared to you know, the interior. But some people will tell you, they have their phobia for leg, football joint pulling off and all. But come on, the recent ones do not really have that issue. At the same time, your maintenance culture should be good as a 9 to 5. At the same time, don't forget availability of parts is very important. Trust me, Honda parts are everywhere.
True.
You know what I'm saying? So Honda will give you a Honda Civic engines that are small as 1.7.
True.
You know what I'm saying? So in fact 1.5 liters of engine. So these cars will not consume fuel, but at the same time they'll give you a very nice interior.
Yes.
The Toyota Corolla you talked about is with 1.8 liters engine.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So you compare the two, but at the same time, Toyota will give you like everyday flogging effect, no problem. But the interior is so plain.
Very plain,
So that's why I said Toyota will give you, you know, that ease of driving and all that. So I'll put it as the top of the range. Then the Honda. But funnily, do you know that the Hyundai is also a brand you should also consider as a 925er? Because the engine is 2.4 liters. In fact, you have a 2.0 liter turbo engine for the Sonata.
Oh yes, true.
You know what I'm saying? So the Hyundai brand is another one you should consider. Obviously, if you are considering the Hyundai, you consider the Kia.
Definitely.
Because they are the same, you know, sure you get. So those four, trust me.
But talking about Hyundai and Kia,
Yes.
people are not really sure of their engine performance. They're not really sure if the engine is strong enough or rugged like Toyota and Honda.
And people are of the saying that Hyundai and Kia parts, when it comes to retail value, that's reselling the car, it's really very not that
Quite
not that
difficult,
good. Yeah, very difficult to.
And the parts
sell,
are expensive to an extent.
Yeah.
Okay, so like I said, there's certain factors you are going to consider as a 95er. And at the same time, some factors might be paramount to Mr. A, other factors may be paramount to Mr. B. So now, if you are considering the fact that you want to get the parts, before now, if you look at the fact that Hyundai and Kia flooded the market some 10, 15, 20
Years
years
ago.
you know, but Toyota has been around.
Yeah.
So initially, the Hyundai didn't get that response. But right now, I can tell you for free that it's all over the place.
True.
And you can get the parts everywhere. At the same time, mechanics are beginning to, you know, fix these cars easily. And then obviously maybe the maintenance rate of Hyundai might be a bit higher than the Toyota, but it's a car you can easily take care of now.
True.
You understand what I'm saying? Before now, people used to be scared that we'll get the parts, but the parts are everywhere. The truth about the whole thing, I get calls and requests for, especially the Sonata, a lot now. It's trendy. It's like the new Camry.
Yeah. True.
You know what I'm saying? So in terms of maintenance usage, you can plug it every day. If you look at most of these companies, when they buy brand new cars, they buy brand new Hyundai, brand new Kia, and people enjoy it for a lot of for years. You know what I'm saying? So I would say that you need to consider the Toyota, obviously top of the range. Consider the Honda, consider the Hyundai, Kia. Then we also need to consider your pocket in terms of your income. If your income is good and you want to drive a car that will still give you that level of fuel efficiency, the Prado.
Wow.
Yes,
Prado
Prado comes with 4 plugs.
4 cylinder.
4 cylinder.
Wow, but the engine is also bigger than I think.
So size of engine, so you have 2.7.
Yes.
You know something, but the fuel economy is still good. But it's going to give you that level of luxury you're looking for. So as a matter of fact, it's another car you can consider. So that's why I say you need to consider your pocket, your income. If your income is quite low, you can always do the Toyota Corolla. So under Toyota now, I would say you do a Toyota Corolla, you do a Toyota Camry, you do a Toyota Yaris, you do a Toyota Matrix.
Matrix, yes.
Now all these cars I've mentioned, they are saloon cars. You understand? But a lot of people, when people come to the car lot, and they say, the road to my house is bad, so I need something that is like SUV. At the same time, they are looking for fuel efficiency. At the same time, they want the car to be easily maintainable. At the same time, they want everything in one.
Yeah, true.
They tell you it's SUV I want, but I want 4 plugs, so you can always do the RAV4.
Yes.
A lot of people still have that mentality of you just Corolla. Or come on, there's some other car. So you know, as your status changes, you need to also change the kind of car you drive and all that. So people be like, I'm scared of this car because it looks big, but what is there inside the engine is small. So you can always do that. So when moving to the Honda now, you can always drive the Civic.
I love the Civic.
Personally, funny enough, I love the Accord. The Accord series
That's
is
my brand. That's my brand.
The Accord series is nice.
Talking about classy.
As in,
classy.
if you sit in the full option 2013 to 2018
Accord.
you know, Accord, the interior
You
is
will never want to leave
the interior is nice. Trust me, the engine is small. It's a small engine. It's 4 cylinder and it's good.
Easy to maintain.
You understand what I'm saying? So
Very good.
I find it difficult when people say, when they just tell them Honda, no.
So I guess it's that phobia for the fact that
The early models.
Yeah.
But for even the early models, they're not that bad.
Yes, but because of maintenance.
So, but with Nigerian factor, you don't want to maintain them. You just want to drive.
drive.
Then they will now say, oh yeah, say, you know. You know, but the recent models, no, I've not seen anyone per se. I've not seen. I don't know. I don't know.
Now let's talk about some models that are a little classy.
Yes.
But can also work for 9 to 5.
Okay.
Like let's talk about Lexus now, the ES series.
So I was going there.
GS. So
I was going there.
Think about this one.
So when you now change status from the regular, maybe as the boss now,
Yeah.
you know, the Lexus is another fantastic vehicle to drive.
Lovely.
You know, in terms of comfort, noiselessness, what's it called now?
Performance, dude.
Luxury, interior luxury.
Performance.
The performance is seamless.
Wow.
You know. Then, if you are getting a very good one, the usual problem we have is the issue of the catalyst.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, if the catalyst is still there, because the catalyst affects your fuel consumption.
Yes, yes, it does.
So if the catalyst is in place, you know, the vehicle is good, trust me, can you drive every day? Anybody, any good technician that can fix a Toyota can fix
Definitely.
a Lexus.
Definitely.
That's why I use the word good technician. You know, and the parts are everywhere. Especially the Lexus GX460, Lexus ES350,
RX,
the
the
RX. Yeah, exactly.
RX.
It's everywhere.
Everywhere.
So, you know, you cannot always drive Corolla for life.
No.
So if you want to check, then some people, you know, there are some people that are very nice. They like carry all their stuff in their car when they are going. You know, so the Lexus will give you that an opportunity to, you know, if you are doing a 3-row seater like the GX, you know, you can always put everybody
in the car. Yeah.
You understand? You're good. So the Lexus is something else you can also consider, but obviously they usually come as V6, V8,
Yes,
like
yes,
that.
the
So
list.
also the fuel consumption might be a bit higher, but trust me, if your maintenance culture is good. So the paramount condition we need to consider is the fact that, can I easily take care of this car? You know, in terms of calling somebody to come and take care of the car. If you are buying a luxury brand, you might have to get to a particular area or in a particular state before you can get the parts for that vehicle.
True.
But if you are driving cars like the Lexus, the Toyota, even the Hyundai these days, the parts are everywhere.
Everywhere you go.
Yeah, if you are driving, you know, the common brands, you can get the parts around.
Thank you for watching this episode of the Auto Doctor Show. This show is sponsored by AutoCheck Africa, your 360-degree automotive solutions company. With AutoCheck, you can apply for a car loan and get access to several finance partners. To apply, just visit www.autocheck.africa. Think cars, think